Deuteronomy 10. The new stone tablets. At that time the Lord spoke to me. He said, "Carve out 2 stone tablets, just like the first ones. Then come up to me on the mountain. Also make a wooden chest. I will write on the tablets the words that were on the first tablets, which you broke. Then you must put the tablets in the chest." So I made the ark out of acacia wood. I carved out the 2 stone tablets that were just like the first ones. I went up the mountain. I carried the 2 tablets in my hands. The Lord wrote on the tablets what he had written before. It was the 10 commandments. He announced them to you out of the fire on the mountain. It was on the day you had gathered together there. So the Lord gave the tablets to me. Then I came back down the mountain. I put the tablets in the ark I had made, just as the Lord had commanded me, and that's where they are now. Remember how the people of Israel traveled from the wells of Bene Jaakan to Mosera. That's where Aaron died, and his body was buried there. His son Eleazar became the next priest after him. From Mosera, the people traveled to Gudgodah. Then they went to Jotbatha. That land with streams of water. At that time, the Lord set the tribe of Levi apart. He anointed them to carry the ark of the covenant of the Lord. He wanted them to serve him. He told them to bless the people in his name, and they still do it today. That's why the Levites don't have any part of the land the Lord gave the other tribes in Israel. They don't have any share among them. The Lord himself is their share. That's what the Lord your God told them. I stayed on the mountain for 40 days and nights, just as I did the first time. The Lord listened to me that time also. He didn't want to destroy you. "Go," the Lord said to me. "Lead the people on their way. Then they can enter the land and take it over. I have taken an oath. I promised I would give the land to their fathers. I promised it to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." Have respect for the Lord. And now, Israel, what is the Lord your God asking you to do? Have respect for him. Live exactly as he wants you to live. Love him. Serve him with all of your heart and with all your soul. Obey the Lord's commands and rules. I'm giving them to you today for your own good. The heavens belong to the Lord your God. Even the highest heavens belong to him. He owns the earth and everything in it. But the Lord loved your people very much long ago. You are their children, and he chose you above all the other nations. His love and his promise remain with you to this very day. So don't let your hearts be stubborn anymore. Obey the Lord. The Lord your God is the greatest God of all. He is the greatest Lord of all. He is the great God. He is mighty and wonderful. He treats everyone the same. He doesn't accept any money from those who want special favors. He stands up for widows and for children whose fathers have died. He loves outsiders. He gives them food and clothes. So you also must love outsiders. Remember that you yourselves were outsiders in Egypt. Have respect for the Lord your God. Serve him. Remain true to him. When you make promises, take your oaths in his name. He is the one you should praise. He is your God. With your own eyes you saw the great and wonderful miracles he did for you. Long ago your people went down into Egypt. The total number of them was 70, and now the Lord your God has made you as many as the stars in the sky.